If you are like most Americans, most people do not know their actual income. They're not aware of it outside of maybe tax time. So, this is why it is absolutely critical to know your income and what to do about it and to do with it. So, a lot of people come to me and they say, I need to cut my expenses and I need to make more money. My business is not making enough money. Things are just not adding up. And my first question to them is, well, how do you even know that? Do you know your income? Do you know your expenses? And they just look at me with a blank stare and just shake their head no, because they're so overwhelmed that they don't even know where to start or what to do first. So, it is perfectly fine if you don't know your income. We're going to change it today because you are going to see that as you look at your income from now on, you're going to feel very good about it. You're going to look at your income once a week if you can, using the principle I use around having a money date, which is just simply looking at your income, your expenses, doing a little journaling, and having a healthy relationship with money. You can get all that information over on themoneydate.com. It's super simple 3-step process, but the most important thing about tracking your income is it's taking something that's in the dark and it's overwhelming and confusing, and it's just bringing it out into the light. And when you bring it out into the light, you actually know what you can do with it. So if you don't know your income, you don't know where you're going in life, you don't know if you can buy a house, you don't know when you're going to pay off those credit cards, it makes things actually very, very scary. When you actually look at your income, that's when you really empower yourself and you can take action to really bring yourself forward in your money journey. So it's kind of like if you were to take a road trip and you were just like, I'm just going to drive out of my driveway and just go down the street, and you have no idea where you're going or why or what where you're going to end up. That is how your money is. You want to pull out the roadmap. You want to pull out the blueprint. You want to be able to stop at the gas station and fill up your tank, right? There's all these things that we need to do it with our money. We want to do with our money, but we just don't know how. So before you start saying this story to yourself that I need to make more money, or I need to pay off debt, I need to cut expenses, first and foremost, you have to just see everything out on paper. So, first things first is I want you to just total up what you've made every single month this year. So, you can write it on a piece of paper. You can use a money date tracker and planner. You can use an Excel spreadsheet. There's so many ways you can do this. So, you just want to write January, February, March, April, all the way to whatever month it is now. And you write in your gross income, every single penny you've made throughout each of those months. And then from now on, what you want to do is just track the income as it flows into your life or your business, whether you're looking at it for personal use or for business use. And you want to track every single month, day 1 through the 30th or 31st, whatever it is for that month. And you want to just write what's coming in so that you can track it very easily. You'll add it up at the end of the month, and then you'll move it over that final total to your yearly tracking, so you know exactly what's going on in your finances and in your income. This helps you be empowered around knowing, okay, yeah, I actually do need to cut some things out of my life. Maybe some subscriptions that you don't use anymore. Maybe you're not collecting let's say debt repayments, someone owes you, or you need to send out, if you have a business, send out invoices. So there's a lot of money floating out there and we feel like we're in lack, but it's actually that we just need to get organized and start stewarding our money and looking at it and paying attention to it. So look at the things that you can cut if you are not making enough income, and then also start to look at how you can generate more income in your business or in your life. So multiple streams of income. That does not have to be big amounts of money. It could be little things. If you do a little side project and you make a couple $100, that is a stream of income, and that always helps. Always, always, always helps. When you have a motive and you have an agenda and you know exactly where your money is going, then you know that even a few $100s here adds up and you will get to where you need to go because you're paying attention to it. So we've talked about knowing your income, why you need to know it, how to track it, And once you start making more income, make sure to really look at paying off all your debts, having an emergency fund, paying yourself first, so you're paying, your savings and getting that up to date with maybe an emergency fund, and then also building out retirement. And then you can look at investing your money into property or stocks or whatever you want to invest in. I myself am very big about real estate and investing in real estate, so you will see that on my YouTube channel and my Facebook group. On my website, there's lots of videos around it, so you'll see that is something that I use to grow my assets and to make my money work for me. So you want to have that plan. Because I have the plan of investing in real estate and funding retirement and travel and all these things that I want to do, you bet your bottom dollar you better believe that I track my income. I track the family's income, I track my income, and we have very set goals and strategies around where the income goes. Because if you don't pay attention to the income, it just kind of goes out into the wind, right? So from here on out, make sure to track your income that is coming in on a monthly basis and then a yearly basis, and make sure that you know where the expenses are going. Pay yourself first, paying off debt, making sure you have a strategy for the future to build wealth. All right, let me know how you like this information, and good luck, and start tracking your income.